Hey guys, Christine Morel here. Today I'm going to be talking to you about 7 famous bands that started out actually as cover bands. They sang cover songs to start out with and then became world famous. Let's go. So when I first started out doing music, I just went the original music route. I'm a songwriter. I love creating songs. But if I could go backwards in time, I would have told myself to start out doing cover songs for a few reasons, because it would have made my life a lot easier. Here are those 3 reasons. Number 1, it can create income super duper fast. I've had a student that literally generated more than $1,000 his first freaking week performing cover songs, which is amazing. Because the second reason is that doing original music, you have to actually build a demand, right? You have to actually try and create people a relationship with fans and build a fan base of people that want to buy tickets to your shows, that want to buy your music, that want to listen to your original music. Whereas if you do cover songs, there's already a demand for it. It's already there. There's already openings for resorts and casinos and 5-star hotels all over the world that are looking for amazing entertainment that sing cover songs. So there's already a demand for it. Whereas if you go original music first, you have to create the demand. But see, if you went cover songs first and then went to original music, you could create money right away, create income right away, and then put that money into marketing and promoting your original songs, which I think is just a way easier, less painful way to go. Because when you have money, you can buy a lot of things and buy time, your time back. 3, another big thing is obviously you can bring in tons of fans on social media because you're piggybacking off of, let's say Beyonce, or you're piggybacking off of, Lil Wayne, or whoever it is that you're covering. Because if their fan base is already looking for the hashtags of their names, looking for the hashtags of their songs, if you've covered their songs, if you've covered certain artists, they're naturally going to find you and follow you and be exposed to your music. So you use cover songs to get their attention, but then on your pages, you're sharing your original music. You're sharing all these your own creations. And so you're actually bringing exposure to your original songs. Now, I think it's awesome, but I also wanted to do some more research and figure out, hey, what bands actually started out as cover song bands? Because this is such a good idea. I really wish I would have thought of it when I first started. But who did think of this? First, the Rolling Stones. 2, Paramore. Paramore actually started out singing like Shaka Khan and Stevie Wonder. 3, Steel Panther. They started out as a spoof act and then eventually became a Van Halen tribute band. 4, Sum 41. Derek Whibbler of Sum 41 was actually even part of a Nirvana tribute band at one point. And Nirvana started out as a cover band called The Sellouts. Then you have Nickelback. They did Led Zeppelin and Metallica covers. Their band was called Village Idiot. Then one of my favorite artists of all time was Selena. Her original band was called Selena y los Dinos, and they did Tejano music. And then they released her original music, and because they were already performing and they were already touring, doing original songs, when they released their original music, it just blew her up. And then 8, as a bonus, we have Postmodern Jukebox. Scott Bradley creates the music for Postmodern Jukebox, and basically they just create songs that are different style versions of cover songs. They've toured the world, and they even have a residency, or had a residency, at the Mirage Casino in Las Vegas. They're crushing it. Not only that, there's a ton of artists that actually got their start because the cover song versions that they did got tons of radio play and blew up all over the world. UB40 is one of those examples. They did I Can't Help Falling in Love with You by Elvis Presley originally, and then they did Red Red Wine. Red wine, whoa. Then the Monkees did a version of Then I Saw Her Face, do, 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 I'm a believer. And Jeff Buckley's Hallelujah song, that's actually one of my favorite covers of all time. Hallelujah, hallelujah. And then Whitney Houston actually redid Dolly Parton's I Will Always Love You, which was one of the biggest songs ever of all freaking time, and the one song that we always remember Whitney Houston for. Not only that, there's 5 major artists that got discovered because they did cover songs on YouTube. That's Justin Bieber, that's Alicia Cara, that's Shawn Mendes, that's The Weeknd, and last, one of my favorites, Tori Kelly. Like I said, you can start creating income right away. You can start creating exposure right away. You can build your fan base right away. It's super awesome. So whether your goal is to just make money performing cover songs or whether your goal is to do original music, it's a great plan because you can create income right away since there's already a demand for it, while you're able to take that money that you make and you can invest that into your marketing and promo for your original songs. Now, if you would like to join one of my courses where I show you how I've toured 6 continents and performed more than 2,500 shows around the world, I've actually generated 7 figures just in the field of performing cover songs. That doesn't include all my original music and everything else that I do. Just in performing cover songs, I've generated more than $1 million singing other people's music. If you are interested in learning about that, make sure to check the description below. I have many different courses and group coaching programs where I actually help to show you how to do that. Like I said, I had one of my students who literally just bought a house, bought his first house, and when I met him, he was living with his grandma and wasn't making any money performing, yet here he is now performing 4 nights a week in Las Vegas. And this is what's really awesome is that opportunity is here for you guys. So if you like the idea of getting paid to perform, getting paid to hit stages, getting paid to travel, go on cruise ships, 5-star resorts, casinos, or perform locally, if you want to, make sure to check the description because I'm going to show you exactly how to do that and how I've done that and how I've traveled the world and generated more than 7 figures just doing that. And I think that's pretty crazy and phenomenal. Check the description below, and good luck, everybody.